Welcome to another episode of the Friday Vape Club, guys. As always, your host Squiddly Tris back again for another hardware review. Thanks for chilling for the next 10 minutes. Today we have got the Geekvape Loop RDA. This is a 24mm dual coil RDA that has a very interesting build deck. What we'll do is we'll chuck a build in this, we'll have a quick look at the deck and what it comes with inside the box, and then we'll jump back up top. I'll give you the pros, the cons, the price, and if it's fucking good or not. Here we have the Loop RDA by Geekvape. It is a 24mm RDA. It does expand up to 26mm in height. At the top we do have an 810 drip tip. It is 810 drip tip compatible. You got the O-ring inside so you can fit your custom drip tips. This is not the drip tip that it came with. This is just an additional one. I think black came with a red and I'm fucking sick of red drip tips, so fuck that off and I put my own one on. It is dual adjustable airflow. So you've got these massive airflow slots here, and the way that you adjust the airflow is not by turning the top cap or anything. It's by spinning this little beauty ring. So the ring turns, and that's how you close off and open up your airflow. Very innovative, very different. It's a cool idea, Geekvape. I like that a lot. On the bottom you have loop, all the other information that you would expect. You do have a gold plated center pin. At the moment I'm running this in dripper mode. It does come with a squonk pin, so you can squonk with this. And in dripper mode it does protrude a fair amount. So got your peak insulator in there. I would run this on a mechanical device. I would feel very comfortable, but only if you know what you're doing. Let's take a look at the top cap and the deck. This is a one-piece top cap. So like I said, the airflow adjusted by this beauty ring on the outside, so there's no need to have two-piece top caps. Stainless steel construction, and it is domed inside, so you do get some average flavor of this. I'm not gonna lie, the flavor is pretty average. And the deck itself, a very, very unique, interesting deck. You've got this W shape. If you can see that, looks like a W. So the airflow comes in from the side here, it shoots down and comes straight up underneath your coils. Your coils legs go down this way, and you've got some flathead screws to screw your legs in. Screws are on the side, so that means when you put your legs in your exotic builds, your coils will warp. It does have a very deep juice well down here, so you want to tuck the cotton all the way down if you can, if you've got a squonk in this. It does allow you to hold a little bit of juice. I would just watch out for when you are vaping, and depending on the orientation of your addy, if your addy's kind of like this and you vape, you may get juice dripping out of the air hole. I haven't had it yet, but I could see that being an issue, especially if you're going to keep a lot of juice in this well here. So yeah, just be aware that you want to just have enough juice to vape, not enough juice to sit in there, so when you vape, potentially you could be dripping it out of your air hole. Apart from that, I haven't noticed any of the leaking with this. It's been pretty decent. And that's it. You've got some locking features here. So the top cap does lock into place. See those little divots there? And just turn it till it clicks in. There you go. So now you can see the air hole lines up with the air hole that was on the deck, and that air is going to go in and up and out the top and into my lungs. That's the loop. This is your loop box. One of those hard plasticky things. On the front, Geekvape Loop RDA. On the top, Loop RDA. On the sides, nothing. And then on the back, you've got all the information that you would need. Pause if you want to have a look. Open this bitch up. That's where your RDA comes, obviously. And then inside here, you've got all your spares. So you get a 510 drip tip. And inside here, there's your 510 drip tip adapter. You get a Geekvape tri-tool, all the spares that you would need. There's your gold-plated squonk pin, another set of post screws. All right. The Loop RDA. We might chuck a build in this, and then we'll jump back up top. I'll give you the pros, the cons, the price, and if I think it is worth it. There we had a quick look at the Loop RDA by Geekvape. I've got it on top of my double barrel by Squid Industries. This is the staple, one of the staple mods I use pretty much day in, day out. You can't beat the double barrel. We've got it at 86 watts with a 0.16 build. Let's take it for a fucking toot, shall we? Let's get into the pros and cons of the Loop RDA by Geekvape. So pro, innovative airflow. I kind of like that the airflow is controlled by this little beauty ring around the outside. I think that's pretty clever. It's pretty innovative. I like that design. I think Geekvape did a good job on this. Another pro is the build deck. Having that sort of little juice well down the bottom, it's good. It means you don't have to drip as much. You can kind of blur your juice down the middle. Having the airflow that comes in at the side and then up through the coils, I think it just adds to that little bit of extra flavor for you. What else do I like? It can take 8-10 drip tips, your custom drip tips like I've got here with this kind of galaxy looking drip tip. It's got a little locking feature on the top cap, so it makes it very easy to get on and off of your mod. Another little pro. Given that you've got that little sort of juice well, I think that this would do really, really well with squonking. I prefer to drip. So that's the way that I've had this, and I think that that W sort of deck design promotes dripping, promotes you to drip right down the center. But I think in squonking this would do very well. Cons, what did I not like about the Loop? Well, first off, I kind of think it's very average. Yeah, sure, it's an innovative deck design. Yeah, sure, they've kind of innovated with their airflow control, but the vape that I get off it, it's pretty average. I get more vapor from cheaper RDAs. I get more flavor from other RDAs that have just as much airflow to it. I think all around the vapor production and the flavor production is very average. I don't believe it's as good as some others that are around the same price tag. Another con is you've got that single coil option for the airflow control. Look, Geekvape, if you're gonna compete in the single coil market, make a dedicated single coil RDA. Don't try and make a dual coil RDA and just give it single coil airflow. I don't think that that's what single coilers use, and I know for me personally, that's not how a single coil RDA should work. If you're gonna make a single coil, reduce the chamber, reduce the top cap, make it a 22mm dedicated deck and a dedicated top cap to really condense and get the best flavor you can, because at the moment in dual coil, it's very average. So in single coil, I guess it would be even more average. Even more average? It would be even less average? Even more average. That's a word, right? That's a saying, I think. Another con, and I know I bang on about this with other RDAs, but those fucking screw placements, honestly, really start to piss me off. Having the screw come perpendicular to the coil leg and warping your coils fucking shits me. Get it right the first time. If you can't get it right, go back to the fucking drawing board and do it again, because it shits me that you warp my coils. It's fucking irritating. The price. What is this Loop RDA going to set you back? It's going to set you back 40 bucks in Australia. 40 bucks. I don't think it's worth it for 40 bucks. I wouldn't recommend this for 40 bucks. I would say spend that money, go down to the shops. If you're after a single coil, go and buy the Recurve. If you're after a dual coil, go and buy the Equitas. They're the two best versions of any RDA that I've had thus far that are around that same price tag. Am I wrong? Tell me in the comments. That's it for another episode of the Friday Vape Club. We're going to wrap this one up here, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you very much for staying to the end. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for your love and your subscriptions. Please like, share, and subscribe this for all your friends to see. And stay tuned for more episodes of the Friday Vape Club. Thanks very much for watching YouTube. Keep it cloudy. Keep it cloudy. Let's jump down, we'll have a quick look around it. I'll show you, I might chuck a build in there for you. Like I'm Chopper. Yeah, fucking chuck a fucking build in there for you, Neville fucking Bartos, or fucking come round your house and fucking stab you, fucking speed freak. Fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit. What was that about? Anyway.